they want me gone, but I ain't going away. They told me I was wrong, but look at my ass today.
Yo YouTube, what's up? I'm Tim, he's AC, it's the Cash Kill and AC Sports Report. We're listening to shows here, we're doing everything, buying tons of Eagles wear, enjoying training camp, and enjoying previewing the NFL for you guys. Again, check out the Blitz Hardcore podcast. That's a show we're on normally. Bruce Blitz every night. We're not on every night, but
mostly Tuesday nights we're on talking baseball.
Yeah, and we are taking the next step up with that. That is going to be, there's going to be some huge things going down with that show in the next year or so, and I think we're a big part of it. NFC West, we will now preview. In fourth place, who you got?
Fourth place, I got the Seahawks. Got the Seahawks in fourth place. They're, I'm not sure. They just got rid of Lofa Tatapu.
Tatupu.
I don't care. I mean, I don't really see what direction they're going.
Yeah,
They're in a rebuilding phase, and we talked to a guy last night on the Blitz Hardcore podcast who said, the Seahawks and that whole city just kind of jumps on and off with the team. So if they want support from the fans, they're going to have to, rebuild and actually make something out of their team.
Yeah, I like.
And this year's not that year.
Yeah, I like the fact that Marshawn Lynch is there. I still think he has some potential.
Yeah.
I mean, best run I've ever seen in the playoffs. But them winning in the playoffs, that was such a fluke. And them even being in the playoffs was a joke. I think that they're a fourth-place team. They don't have a quarterback now. If they went 7-9 with Matt Hasselbeck, imagine what they're going to do with Charlie Whitehurst or Tavares Jackson. I mean, Brian on the Blitz Hardcore podcast was trying to convince us he's a poor man's Michael Vick. I'm like, no, he's a hobo's Michael Vick.
Yeah, he's not even in the same ballpark as Michael Vick.
I've heard the McNabb comparison a lot more. I don't even think that either.
Whatever.
Third place, I got the Rams. I know a lot of people are counting on them to take this next step up. They bring in Josh McDaniels as offensive coordinator, and I like that move. The problem with this is that they're not going to have enough time to put in that new offensive system, and we've heard teams with stability are going to be the teams that are successful this year, and they don't necessarily have a lot of that. They're still a young, upcoming team.
Third place, I actually got the 49ers. Now, a lot of people are counting on them with your boy Jim Harbaugh, or is it John?
Not my boy. I don't know where
you like him though, don't you? You think he's a good coach? Yeah, I thought you said.
I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, but I mean, they don't do anything for me. You know what I mean?
Frank Gore's there.
Frank Gore's there. That's
still
like,
waiting for a quarterback for that team. Patrick Willis is a monster.
Someone's got to step up. Someone's got to step up. I don't think it's going to be Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Like that's pitiful.
Justin from Sports News Insiders on the show keeps telling us that Colin Kaepernick is the guy to watch, so maybe that's it. But I've heard Harbaugh really likes Alex Smith, so don't ask me how, but I think he'll be the starting quarterback again for them. But I don't have them in third place. I have the, let me open this paper up. I have I said the Rams. Second place, I have the Arizona Cardinals. I think the Cardinals project to be a pretty good team this year. They got Kevin Cobb in there. I think that's a nice move. Tim Hightower's gone. I think they're mostly handing it over to Beanie Wells, expecting him to finally take that next step forward and hopefully be successful for that team. Larry Fitzgerald in a contract here. They're going to have to put up a decent season to convince him to stay.
Second place, I have the Rams. I think if Bradford can stay healthy and can, they might be able to build around him. You know what I mean?
I certainly think they could. He's going to be a talent. He's going to be a very good quarterback.
I don't see why they couldn't build around him. They just need to start getting the pieces together and start picking everything up. But I think they could. I think they're at least going to beat the 49ers in the division this year and the Seahawks. So
first place, I got the 49ers. I think that they have done enough. I think Alex Smith will be good enough. I think Frank Gore will get them into the playoffs, 8-8, 9-7 record. It's a joke. This division's a joke. They'd be in third or fourth place in any other division, but it is what it is. So I think that 49ers win this division, but watch out for the Cardinals. They could certainly do it. I think they'll go 7-9, 8-8, maybe even 9-7. I think Kevin Cobb is really going to be a nice piece there.
I feel like Kevin Cobb is oh shit. I feel like Kevin Cobb is kind of like the future of that franchise if they decide to build around him. Look, he's got talent. All he needs is an offensive line, someone to block for him. He's got a lot of talent as a quarterback, but I mean, unless they get pieces around him, he's not going to be able to do anything, and they get an offensive line in front of him.
Yep, alright, that is our NFC West preview.